Hello friends, I am Golem and Mod. Welcome to another video. Please like our channel, leave a comment and tell me if you like this story of mine or not. Let's go to today's story so that you don't get bored of my videos. A family lived together. Let's move on to our other story. Was named one day Hashmet Firdos. There was a family whose father's wife Firdos also gave birth to two sons of their daughters named Muhammad and Setish, who loved Muhammad very much. Their father very much, who was a few years younger than passed away, and they had both daughters with their father and Taha. Then he was very rich because he had a large fruit shop where 400 people worked and received their money from Firdos. Had an egg cooking workshop where all the men in the village were not very similar to his family's situation. Nordin made a deal with his father did not agree to this marriage. Coincidentally, Muhammad went alone and wanted to marry Setish, so several trips live together. One day, Setish himself had an older brother the same age as all the villagers who was a friend of angry because they had spent a lot of their time. His older brother Setish had not served in the military. Nordin went to Tehran alone. That's why the agents even were after him. He could get Muhammad also helped him, and through one of his friends, a girl in Tehran who went to her was for a few days of rest other parts to get his money. Then, her son-in-law brother Setish didn't have much money. His son-in-law Muhammad left his car. Then they went together to spend money to take his brother Setish referee to help them. After that, when the referee finished from their family, he wanted to first out. Muhammad was very calculating went to Mr. Referee. He told his father that he was going back to the north. We told you what to do about the people's debt. Who was so busy with his thoughts, come to Tehran to talk. Then they spent a few days in a house in a village. So what should we do? Hoping that the referee said, I have a brother across the border. I will pay everyone's money. For this reason, I will pay yours too. He had taken a lot of money and paid a foreigner to smuggle Setish's brother across the border. The money you wanted from this man had much more than patience compared to the money that this deceased is when they were with the foreigner while crossing the border. Referee said, the foreigner said, go home and come to the Football Federation. They will shoot him to see what Setish's brother listened to him and his son-in-law. It was no use together because he did. In the morning, then they went back to the Football Federation to talk from the same place. When Muhammad, referee came, he said, cried a lot for him. I'll show you the plane. When he returned, but you have to satisfy the other demands that his brother yourself had been trying to escape from. Nordin's son-in-law agreed and they went to the plane. It was as if the whole world had collapsed on because he had never seen the plane. When Muhammad went to his father, when they got his father asked him what he had done because the agents why the plane wasn't running. I said he said because the plane had crashed. Who had fallen they went up the stairs to see the plane. Went along and Mr. and Devar opened the door and returned. Turned on the light. Since Muhammad's father was not happy with this marriage, when Nordin's son-in-law saw neither his brother nor his wife nor I would come. Mr. Devar said he went and come inside the plane himself and see what it's like. After that, I've been told to because Muhammad had disobeyed his father. God he was deprived of his inheritance. Then they agreed to meet Muhammad with all the men to look for work in a few days, but he couldn't find one. Done. But then Muhammad's brother and his son-in-law went home. Told his brother to go and take Muhammad to work. They went to the deal. All the demands had come after a day. Anis's brother called his son-in-law went inside. Come on, everyone was searching for such a place. Devar I've entrusted you to carry wood with a truck. After a few minutes, Muhammad went. Devar came and said, when he arrived of God, he became friends with his employer and then carried he continued and said that he would go from morning to night. Crashed and there several days passed in this way until one day. One of Muhammad's job seekers was jealous of Muhammad. I will buy this plane for 800 million to get Muhammad in a car. Another said 800 a woman and 50 million. Small child were standing on the road. Son-in-law said Muhammad came and drove them away. Like this then, until one said, while he was I will buy 1 billion. The woman put 4 kilos of the stuff and Nordin's son-in-law said, then 50 billion. She got the address of Muhammad's workplace everyone gave it to the police and said, then the old man and went to Nordin's son-in-law in his car, which is also punishable by death. And Nordin's son-in-law said, a restaurant was secret and I can't talk about it. The employer's friend was idiot. while he
Mohammed
was
and
unemployed
himself
and living
were
in a
there.
rented house. Then the owner of
he
the
got
restaurant
off the
gave
plane
him the news
and went home with
he
his
came
father-in-law
and told him to
when
run
they
away
arrived.
quickly.
Nordin
When
said,
Muhammad
"You have
arrived
50
at the
billion
restaurant,
tomans."
the owner
His
told him
son-in-law
to
said,
go because
"No,
the police
Dad.
are after you.
If I had
When
money,
Muhammad
I
arrived,
wouldn't take my daughter
the police
to the
were there
hairdresser's
at
house
the door
because she
and were
was
looking
hungry."
inside the truck.
Then he said,
Muhammad
"What are
quickly
you
got
thinking,
on the bus
Dad?"
and left. Nordin
Then
told
the
his
police
went to the
son-in-law,
kitchen
"It's a
and
lie."
showed one of the
Then
workers
what
there
should
a
I do?
picture of Muhammad
And then
said,
his son-in-law
"Do
said,
you know
"Let's go
this
live
man?"
there
for a
He
few days
said,
and see
"Yes."
what happens.
Then
The
he
son-in-law's
said,
landlord,
"Then follow me."
Nordin,
They
followed
followed
the
also
bus
said
in
that
the
you
police
should
car.
vacate, and he
Alas,
said this so that he
they
could
didn't
live
find
there.
Muhammad in that
Nordin
bus
had
because
said
he
in the
had
village
gone to the
that
back
he was
and
dead
was
hiding,
or alive, and no
After
one
that,
except his daughter,
Muhammad's mother,
son-in-law,
father,
and grandson knew
and
that
Muhammad's
Ganda
wife
was there
were all
because
worried
he lived
because
in
his
his son-in-law's
son-in-law had a
house
daughter and a little
Then
boy.
Nordin's daughters
After
called
a
the
few
other
days,
girl, who was a
Muhammad
tenant
went
inside his house
and
to
that
see
girl
his
turned
wife
around
and
and
said
that her father
Then he
was
quickly came
alive
out
and
and
then
the
told her
police stopped him
sisters
to
there.
come to my house
he
and
ran
see
away.
what happens. The police
The girls
also
laughed,
searched
but
Muhammad
they didn't talk
with
to
their
bullets.
own father. And
The
Nordin
next day
said,
was
I
the
said
day
this so
of
that
Muhammad's
no one
funeral.
would come after me.
Muhammad's father,
Then he said,
Firdaus,
I have a
told his
surprise
son
for
Taha.
you.
They
Go
gave
get
me a big
Muhammad's
plane
son
to
so
sell
we can
and
go.
pay the people's
When
debts.
Taha told his
Everyone
brothers
got
wife
ready
about
and
this,
went to that
Setish
plane,
said,
went up and had a
Isn't
good
this
time.
time and it was
He
night
said,
and they
"You
slept
don't
there
want to
and
see
the next
it.
morning when
It's
they
not
woke
your
up
grandson."
they saw a lot of reporters
Now that it's like
with
this,
a lot of officers
I won't give
and
him
police
the
surrounding
children
the
at
plane.
all.
When
And
Nordin
he
went
left
down
that same
and said,
day.
what happened,
Muhammad's
officer?
father
They also
went to
said
court
that
and
last
said,
night.
Netanyahu
Give me the
said that
custody
they
of
were
the
going to
children.
make sex on this
Sitish's father
Then
was
I
forgetful.
came behind the camera
Then
and said
Sitish
that
went
we
to
live
live
here.
in a village with his
And all the
children,
villagers
and he saw
saw
Nordin
so
on
that
the news
Firdaus
and
wouldn't
said,
take
what
the
a
children
waste
away.
of a person he is.
Then
he gave
hiding
them
and
the
saying
national
that I
ID
am
cards
dead.
and birth
At
certificates
the same
that
time,
belonged to the dead
Nordin's
so
cousin,
that no one
Benjamin,
would recognize
had
them.
fallen in love with the
Firdaus
hairdresser.
searched for the children
And when
for
the
several
villagers
years,
arrived there,
but he couldn't
Benjamin
find them. Was there with
then
the hairdresser
Muhammad
and Asal.